Gentlemen, welcome to this University Award ceremony. I have a number of announcements before the formal proceedings begin. Firstly, please switch your mobile phone to silent. Secondly, I'm sure that you would all like to express your appreciation for the band of the Bournemouth Concert Brass who have played so well for us under the direction of Ian McKilligott. Finally, at the end of the ceremony, please remain standing until all of the processions have left. However, as soon as the processions have left, please feel free to head to the reception in the Purbeck Hall. This is a day for celebration. Enjoy the ceremony and please do clap and cheer when your friends and family cross the stage. Welcome to your graduation.
I've really enjoyed the 4 years that I've been here.
I really loved it when I came on the first open day.
I'll be really sad to leave.
I think it exceeded my expectations.
Hello and a very warm welcome to Bournemouth University's graduation. A particular warm welcome to our students but also to family and friends and all those who've supported you in this amazing achievement. Many congratulations to you all, and today marks a really important step as you move into your careers, and our doors are always open. If you ever need some career guidance or want to talk to us about further study, please just do keep in touch and contact us. So have a great day, have a real day of celebration, and I look forward to meeting you all after the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processions of the Worshipful, the Mayor of Poole, the University Board, Senate, and the Chancellor. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor, Lord Phillips.
Mayor of Poole, Vice-Chancellor, those of you who are about to receive your degrees, and those of you who've come to watch them receive their degrees, a very warm welcome to this morning's ceremony. My name is Nicholas Phillips, and I am the Chancellor of this university. I've had the honour to hold that office for the last 10 years, but now the time has come for me to hand over, and today is the last day on which I shall be presiding over a Bournemouth degree ceremony. The Chancellor of a university sounds a very important person. And in the old days he used to be, because he was responsible for the running of the university. Thank goodness that is no longer the case. It's the Vice-Chancellor who runs the university. Our Vice-Chancellor is John Vinney, and he runs this university extremely well. You'll be hearing from him later on, and I hope that modesty will not prevent him from telling you of the fantastic achievements of Bournemouth University under his leadership. Actually, I know that modesty will not prevent him from telling you all about that, because I've seen what he's going to say. Well, I'm glad that some of you have laughed, but some of you are still looking rather solemn. This is, of course, a very significant occasion, but it's also a fun occasion. Friends and family have come to see those they love receiving degrees that are a reward for some very hard work. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves. In a minute, I'm going to be conferring an honorary doctorate on Jim Stewart. He is in charge of running Poole Harbour. Apart from Jim, 368 graduates will be coming up to this platform to receive their degrees. Well, that means an awful lot of clapping. But I won't be satisfied if it's only clapping. I shall want to hear some cheering as well. I would like to bid a special welcome to those of you who have come here from overseas. Graduates receiving their degrees this morning come from no less than 56 different countries. This country is in the process of withdrawing from the European Union. Not everyone views that prospect with enthusiasm, but it's certainly not going to dim the delight that we at this university take in welcoming students not only from Europe, but from all around the world. We take a pride in the fact that our expertise and teaching skills have international recognition. We take a pride in the fact that Bournemouth graduates are using the skills that they have learnt here to contribute to the development and prosperity of so many countries around the world. Those of you receiving degrees this morning include those who've specialized in leadership, strategy, and organizations. These are qualities that are in great demand today. You don't have to look beyond our shores to see how much they are needed. One of the specialities of this faculty is disaster management. Jim Stewart may be going to need a little help with this. I recently attended a seminar which focused on the challenges that our ports are going to face if we leave the European Union without a deal. Put quite simply, the imposition of border controls will render it impossible to process the volume of roll-on, roll-off traffic that is currently entering and leaving this country. I had a word with Jim this morning, and he says he'll be very thankful for any help that you are able to give him. And I'm sure there will be plenty, because this university turns out graduates with skills that employers are looking for. And we have a policy of encouraging our students to complete placements in industry and commerce as part of their courses. That introduces our students to the demands that will be made on them in the jobs that they will be seeking when they leave Bournemouth, and it introduces employers to the value that our students can add to their enterprises. And so it's no wonder that when I talk to graduates at the party that takes place after this ceremony, so many of you tell me that you have found employment. But this university is about more than preparing students for jobs. We set out to provide an environment and a culture that teaches our students how to live together and relate to each other. I told you that our Vice-Chancellor runs the university, but he does so with the aid of a dedicated and talented board headed by Professor Richard Conder. He obtained his Master's in Business Administration at Bath, but then lectured here as we grew from an Institute of Higher Education to a polytechnic and finally to a university. The Vice-Chancellor and the board have transformed that university. 10 years ago, our buildings were mundane, neither a pleasure to look at nor inspiring to work in. Today, they are simply magnificent. And they will have enhanced the lives of you who've come back to take your degrees. I was proud to be invited to become Chancellor of this university, and my pride has grown at its achievements over the last 10 years. And I am particularly happy at the choice of my successor, that is Kate Adie, journalist, broadcaster, and author. She's retired from the front line of the conflicts around the world to live at St. Abbas in Dorset, but that is the only respect in which she has retired. It's this university's good fortune that she has agreed to become its Chancellor. You who are receiving degrees today have gone out from this university into a troubled world. You're going to be facing challenges without precedent in the lifetimes of your parents. I hope and believe that your time in this multicultural and caring society will have equipped you better than most to meet these challenges. But today we're here to celebrate the academic challenges that you have already met. You have striven and you have prevailed. So many congratulations to each and every one of you on the hard work that you've put in at this university in earning your degrees. I've seen 4 children through school and university. I'm now concentrating on the grandchildren. I know from experience that when young people are working for exams, they're not always good company. They're stressed and sometimes irritable or depressed. Their family and friends have to put up with that and help them with love and encouragement. I say love and encouragement, but love and money would in many cases be truer, for university does not come cheaply, and some parents are able, with personal sacrifice, to help their sons and daughters to meet some of the expense involved. And the same is true of grandparents. So the congratulations are due, not just to the graduates, but to all of you, family and friends, to those who teach at this university, and those who work here to cater for the needs of those who teach and those who study. And so I have great pleasure in giving all of you my very best wishes and declaring this ceremony open.
This congregation is assembled for the conferment of an honorary degree. Chancellor, I invite Professor Mike Silk to present Mr. Jim Stewart.
My Lord and Chancellor, as Chief Executive of Poole Harbour Commission, Jim Stewart oversees the management and development of Europe's largest natural harbour. Having graduated with a languages degree from Portsmouth University, Jim was set to take up a job in advertising when a chance encounter on a train journey led to a change of career. Jim impressed his fellow passengers so much that he was offered a position as a shipbroker at London's Baltic Exchange, the world's largest ship chartering centre. Over the next 15 years, Jim relished the buzz of brokering deals between ship and cargo owners from across the world. After working round the clock to meet the demands of international trading, Jim took up a new position as managing director of a Southampton-based shipping company. The move reignited Jim's love for the South Coast, and after 4 years, he joined Poole Harbour Commissioners, an organisation responsible for managing the town's natural harbour and commercial port. During his time in charge, Jim is proud to have diversified activities and launched a key for cruise and cargo ships, which will ensure the harbour's long-term success. Since joining Poole Harbour Commissioners, Jim has taken an active role in representing the interests of both the maritime sector and the region. Having been a member of the British Ports Association Council since 2002, he became the organisation's chair in 2010. Jim has championed UK ports, which handle 95% of all goods coming in and out of the UK, and as chair of Maritime UK, has increased government recognition of the importance of the British maritime sector. Within the region, Jim has served as president of the Dorset Chamber of Commerce and Industry and has been a member of the Dorset Local Enterprise Partnership for the last 5 years. He took up the position of chair in 2017. This organisation promotes inward investment and is supporting the vision for Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole as a 21st century city by the sea. Jim's advice to today's graduates is to grasp opportunities whenever they arise. This includes exploring interests outside of your own sector, investing in your own learning, and not being afraid to take on new challenges, even if they require new skills. My Lord and Chancellor, I have the honour to present Jim Stewart, and I ask you to confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa.
My Lord and Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and graduands, I feel both tremendous pride and yet great humility in receiving this degree today. Pride in being offered this prestigious award by Bournemouth University, and humility in recognising that there are others far more deserving honorary degree candidates. In the past 12 months, I've spent a lot of time on campus, as that is where Dorset Local Enterprise Partnership, which I currently chair, resides. I have to say that each and every time I visit the university, I'm always hugely impressed by the buzz, ambition, and professionalism within the organisation. New buildings seem to be flying up every few months, and one cannot help but be impressed by the ambition of John Vinney and his team. The burgeoning reputation of Bournemouth University is tangible, and it is clear that a degree from Bournemouth University will open doors for you and assist your future careers. However, clearly, the learning does not stop when you pick up your degree today. I studied languages at university before starting work in the early 80s as a shipping broker. The Baltic Exchange was a magnificent building in the heart of the city and had been the undisputed centre of global shipping deals and transactions since the 17th century. The business structure was based on personal relationships built up over many years, and multi-million-pound international shipping deals were sealed with a handshake, often with contracts only being signed many months after the shipping deals had been concluded. Most brokers at that time could see no reason for anything to change. Their business environment was stable and comfortable and seemingly cushioned from transformation. However, the industry was hit by two seismic events. The first was a terrorist bomb that totally demolished the Baltic Exchange on the 10th of April 1992, the biggest ever UK mainland explosion, which physically ripped the building apart. However, even more devastating was the growth of technology and a massive improvement in global communications worldwide. Crucial shipping information suddenly became instantly available and was no longer the exclusive asset of London. Those companies which adapted had a chance to survive. Those that tried to continue with their existing business model swiftly fell by the wayside. I had just started up my first company at the age of 30, with offices in London and New York. It was an important lesson which has stayed with me, managing and leading companies over the past 3 decades. Every business sector will continue to be confronted by disruptive challenges, some technological, some environmental, and others that come right out of the blue, such as Brexit. Some changes bring new opportunities, others can radically restrict commercial success. Companies that are fleet of foot need graduates who are able to adapt and respond to new challenges. Today's graduates are tomorrow's leaders. They need to be able to grasp opportunities where and when they arise and remain aware of paradigm shifts. Hard work and application will always be important. However, adapting your skills and approach will be of immense value in the business world of tomorrow. So my advice to you is to stay alert and never stop learning. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Vice President of the Student Union, Ms. Leah Ediale.
I stand here today as a proud woman of colour, and I can acknowledge the diversity in the room. It is a great honour to be standing here today and give a speech. I myself have not graduated yet, so I've still got a few years to go. I'm currently on my placement. Like I said, I've still got a few years to go, sorry. Being a student is not easy. Trust me, I understand. I can relate to the long library sessions, all-nighters, last-minute submissions, and so much more. What I want to talk to you about is the journey we've all been on, or in my case, are still on. About 4 to 5 years ago, you would never believe I would be standing here today to give a speech in front of nearly 400 graduates. After moving from Germany to the UK in 2012, I went from being the loudest person in the classroom to the quietest. I was scared of being judged, and I was scared of being different. I didn't like any spotlight on me, to the point where I stopped talking for a month, because someone pointed me out as that German girl with the accent. Well, let me tell you now, yes, I am that German girl with the accent, or let's rather say, with an accent, and I am proud. It nearly felt like I lost myself, and in fact, I think I did. I wasn't the girl I used to be, but I was eager to be myself again, and university was my best opportunity. When I started uni, I soaked up every opportunity that was offered to me. I got involved with Subu, and that's where it all began. The first question I asked my lecturer was, what do I need to do if I need the toilet? Do I raise my hand? But my lecturer was just like, no, you just walk out. It was at that moment that I realized university is what you make it, and I decide my fate. And I found myself again. And maybe you can relate. And maybe you never thought you would get into university, or you thought of dropping out. We all face different obstacles. So at this point, I would like to acknowledge all students from low-income families or an area where not many people go to university, students from military service backgrounds, students who have experienced the care system or grew up in challenging circumstances, Black and ethnic minority students, international students, and students like me who didn't have English as the first language, mature students, students who are parents or carers, part-time students, and students with any form of disability, and all those for whom university offered extra challenges. Because I know what it means to have a barrier when you've got a dream to achieve. And shout out to my dad, who's got back to university this year to finish his degree after 20 years. So I want you to remember, you didn't just get into university, you got on. You can be so proud of yourself, Although this is the end of your university journey, it is the beginning of a new era. Your life has just begun. There's no time limit to discovering yourself. You don't need to have everything figured out by the time you leave here today. So get out there. Don't be afraid to fail. Get out of your comfort zone and stay true to yourself. Thank you.
This congregation is assembled for the presentation of postgraduate and undergraduate awards of the university. Chancellor, recipients of awards in the Faculty of Management will be presented by the Executive Dean, Professor Stephen T., and Deputy Dean Education and Professional Practice, Dr. Lois Farquharson, and received as graduates by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor John Vinney.
My Lord and Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the recipients of awards for the Faculty of Management. I'm especially privileged to present the doctoral awards. These are our highest awards and represent many years of hard work and original contribution to the body of knowledge. In recognition of a programme of work entitled The Role of Co-Production in Strategy Formation, a study of business support in small enterprises in Dorset, Timothy James Ford. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Exploring Chinese Consumers' Luxury Value Perceptions, Development and Assessment of a Conceptual Model, Yan Liang. In recognition of a programme of work entitled A Framework for Using Social Media in the Practice of Project Management, Karen Margaret Thompson. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Flexible Working, the Experience of Women Knowledge Workers, Alexandra Thompson. Master of Arts in Human Resource Management, Amy Carter. Antonio Javier Diaz Caljon. Laura Knight. Joanna Tamajan. Postgraduate Diploma in Human Resource Management, and with distinction, Nathaniel Andrews. Master of Business Administration, Adewumi Olowesunu Ayeni. Mitchell Davis. Jin Yao Hu. Clive Farai Makoni. Rafika Oscar. And with distinction, Francisco Jose Ramirez Catagna. Kyle Michael Saber.
Jennifer Shepherd. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration, Sarah Jennifer Rickson. Master of Science in Innovation Management and Entrepreneurship, Mariam Abdullah Amamari. Surafat Chamina Waken. Rome Choethon. And with distinction, Harry Roger Cutler-Smith. Raza Karamat. Joseph Mayloof. Suti Chai Puang Pi Kun. Bunyavi Porn Sombunu Siri. Pauline Shabani. Napapat Tantiwek Wutiku. Master of Science in International Management, Faiza Mishad Jadam Salam Al-Shamari. Arta Bailik. Shatrutai Chai Sukatsang. Su Woon Chang. Yuling Chen. Ella Etaji. Cesar Ferris Ventura. Habiba. Vahit Handa. Pratyush Korala. Cheng Wei Lin. Hop Van Guillaume. Arthit Asawat. Natakan Padpraptankporn. Surashat Prukprep Opong. Lars Henrik Severin Svensson. Payawat Tankit Warrakol. Simon Thikest. Chanukchon Taisawad. Sally Khan Yusal. Master of Science in Management with Human Resources, Abdul Rashid Adiyinka Balogun. Adita Maria Boncharuska. Hawakar Bir Abrahim. Lydia Jimenez. Sarah Jimenez Fernandez Jimenez. Adam James Lee. Sarah Medina. And with distinction, Anna Anika Miller. And with distinction, Vanessa Sandra Ritter. And with distinction, Charlotte Van Elst. Zheng Zhang, Jianchang Zheng, Master of Science in Management with Project Management, Amro Ahmed. And with distinction, Catherine Barbara Allen. Andrea Madalena Angelis. Michael Aninta Animadu. Nsese Williamson Ekpo. Mandep Kaura. Sinwei Lee. Aisha Yechunde Oyekola. Master of Science in Marketing Management and with distinction, Adil Aziz. Jirat Panthurat. Nitira Buacharoan. Sansem Charan Kusaku. Wei Jai Chen. Yishuan Chen. Yuhan Chen. Yenlin Cheng. Il Chichek Li. Chi Chun Go. Luke Kumari Limbu. Saif Ayman Aid Mazara. Maud Khaled Mesmar. Christina Mikojan. Chitakan Nektrut. Mighty Quinn Winin. Tatirat Ratanasate. And with distinction, Sina Ruland. Nizarat Seili. Si Shun Su. Lee Michael Gilbert Sullivan. Atli Mauer Thorvartharson. Outsadang Trankar Sirinont. Ungo Tran Huang Kuan. Jiaying Tao. Thathan Chapon Wetan Gayamat. And with distinction, Bethany Young. Master of Science in Professional Development, Loss Adjusting, and with distinction, George Karanja Masharia. My Lord and Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards for the Faculty of Management. I now have pleasure in asking Dr. Lois Farquharson to present the Undergraduate Awards for the Faculty of Management.
Bachelor of Arts in Business and Management, George Allen. May Al-Sharif. Rifki Ramadan Bakri. Rob Bailey. Kevin Bowie. Peter Elliott Ronald Cashew. Matthew Mark Hosier. Elfin Davies. Joel Philip Doling. Mohammed Farley Elfian. Leona Forster. Eleanor Rachel Fox. Noor Ismail. Boego Christina Israel. Jifrizal Emilio Curon. Anna Georgina Lindley. Eugene Terence McIntyre. Rania Mergani. William Fraser Morgan. William David Outhwaite. Eddie Palmer. And with first class honours, Chloe Amanda Penny. Chloe May Poland. Tom Edward Robley. Anife Salayeva. Jacob Tibbott. Yevgeny Zutis. Bachelor of Arts in Business and Management, Sabir Hussain. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies, Ivarna Danuka Cote. Elliot Dole. And with first class honours, Francesco Mancini Caterini. Farah Billy Rimmel. Pavel Stolarovs. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Economics, Matthew Abbott. Nasir Jassim Na Al-Mohanadi. Julio Cesar Altamirano Delgado. Jack Beckwith. Alexander Timothy Breen. Jordan Cooper. Harrison Guttridge. Thomas Lee. Mohammed Rahim Norullah. Oliver Parsons, James Sampson, Joshua Richard Sandy, Daniel Richard Walmsley, Thomas Wensley, Saeed Almadi Youssef, Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Enterprise, Kane Abella, Simone Anderlini, James Annally, Michael Coles, Guy Davies, William Charles Davis, Joe Michael Gray, Blake Keith Jopp, and with first class honours, Joseph John Renison. Christian Rhodes, BA Business and Management, Daniel Peter Lamosa. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Finance, Samuel James Andrews. Alexander Barif. Simon Bedding. And with first class honours, Salman Biljik. Mario Camerini. Andrew Cochrane. And with first class honours, Joseph Denham. James Dixon. And with first class honours, Elizabeth Marion Rayseal Eyre. Jake Fletcher. Harry Green. Benjamin Griffiths. Jessica Lillian Hale. Alana Jane Hazelden. And with first class honours, Miles Holt. And with first class honours, Samuel Peter Howkins. And with first class honours, Mitchell Hunt. James Keir. Kyle Knowles. Tusim Kojadal. And with first class honours, Crystal Lambert. And with first class honours, Antonia Littlejohn. Jack Matthews. And with first class honours, Thomas Arthur Medlock. Ji Wong Mei. Callum James Campbell Melrose. And with first class honours, Benjamin Newbury. Nahima Adedomola Oyeyemi. And with first class honours, Zach Patel Carey. And with first class honours, Coral Mia Phillips. Toby Rice. Thomas Jack Rowland. Emily Yasmin Sagandic. Rachel Justine Maragasigan Santos. And with first class honours, Molly Saxby. Daniel Smith. And with first class honours, Jessica Amy Smith. Tasneem Udin. And with first class honours, Daniel John Wooldridge. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Human Resource Management, Hamoud Hamad Hamid Al-Ghafri. Otavia Rosemary Battistotti Moore. And with first class honours, Harriet Ruth Catherine Burton. Chloe Gray Upton. Matthew Griffith. Molly Hayward. And with first class honours, Kirsten Hughes. And with first class honours, Shannon Rebecca Ivy Bracken. Laura Miller. Wilma Gamu Chiri Mu Tenegwa. Max Onabanjo. And with first class honours, Gemma Reynard. Lauren Standen. Kaylee Whybrow. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Law, Lucy Gabrielle Alner. Lulu Gasheri Nadiji Kariba. And with first class honours, Brenton Dexter Vickery. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Marketing, Samira Abdul Gadur. Dwayne Adedeji Adekoya. Kevin Raphael Amaru de Carvalho. Elsa Baker. And with first class honours, Ellie Rachel Barker. Anna Joan Barton. Oliver Bedford. And with first class honours, Jessica Bennett. Modesta Hudija Siti. Alexander Clark. Jack Clark. Jack Cooper. Victoria Marie Corbin. Alexander Craig. And with first class honours, Charles Douglas. Ali Farquharson. And with first class honours, Elizabeth Falkowska. J. Ashley Field-Martin. And with first class honours, Jacqueline Louise Forsham. Alfred Frost. Isabel Guydan. Peter Glass. Alan Hashitoroglu. Thomas Hills. Holly Elizabeth Horsburgh Sheehy. And with first class honours, Bianca Lucia Howell. James Robert Jupp. Sharon Chanyusha Karu Natilaki. And with first class honours, Sophie Knowles. Michael Marston. And with first class honours, Morgan Mackay. Richard Morrison. And with first class honours, Ria Norris. And with first class honours, Madeline Osborne. Shannon Osborne. Francesca Parker. Jack Charles Vipers. Rachel Poole. Jivanjot Kaur Shahi. James Sharman. Sam Shute. And with first class honours, Charlie Simmons. And with first class honours, Samuel Tomlinson. Claudia Vuk. Wong Vu. Annie Wakeman. And with first class honours, David John Whittaker. And with first class honours, Claudia Wilkin. Alexander Williams. And with first class honours, Samuel Woodhouse. Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with Operations and Project Management, Samuel Baker. Thomas Nathan Bale. Jack Louis Blesson. And with first class honours, Henrik Michael Arvid Brongard. Chad Bryce Borthwick. Timothy Clark. And with first class honours, Jonathan James Clothier. Jonathan Donald. Mohammed El Fatouri. Annette Funderud. Grant Victor Hilborn. Amir Hussain. Callum Jones. Samuel Lloyd Jones. Kristaps Kulba. Samuel Lamble. Seema Latsitskity. Andrew Thomas Locke. Roya Kiva Lachlan. Carol Adam Medetko. Shannon McKeown. Savannah Abigail Paulson Forster. And with first class honours, Camilla Pavlkova. Ahmed Saduki. Chasvir Sandhu. Camilla Sass. Michael Sheehan. Daniel Sterry. Kirillo Stutka. Anthony Tadhunter. Emily Vaughan. Diploma of Higher Education in Business Studies. Arcel Simeon Fideli Matognaga. Bachelor of Arts in Global Business Management, Mohammed Anfas Adul Afur. Liebling Esanam Akoto. Syed Hamayu Alamgir. Jason Arthur. Veronica Balestra. And with first class honours, Alex Rees Jeffrey Beecher. Bella Gay Bridges. And with first class honours, Matthew Thomas Clive. Mihaela Adriana Dijmadrescu. Michelle Elmore. And with first class honours, Mark Allen Enstone Hinkins. Holly Maria Gorder. Rimal Hassan. Stuart Hiles. Barry Key. Elima Lamsal. Mark Aaron Lavender. Priyanka Karina Mehta. Muhammad Manhajul Haq. Manisha Mistry. Akinlolu Ogunidli. Fleur Emily Isabella O'Hagan. Faiseo Josephine Oladuni. Faiseo Oluwatoyin Oyesiku. Babatunji Abiomi Oyewole. Raquel Redondo Llorente. Ariadna Torrijos Ernadith. Martin James Wallace. Bachelor of Arts in International Business Studies, Isadora D'Angelo. Michelle Katie Everingham. Shabir Hassan. Tyler Lee. Charlotte Legg. Michaela Julie Luttrell. Anna Mansfield. James Oliver Marshall. And with first class honours, Hannah McCormick. Alyssa Panchenko. Hemal Patel. Abigail Sophie Amelia Prowse. Luca Valtteri Ranasto. Lauren Richards. Harvey Scott. Case Sultan. Samuel James Temple. Isabel Twilley. Jack Walker. And with first class honours, Georgia May Willans. Bachelor of Arts in International Management, Prathadon Piajara Praswit. Polina Shirikova. Thakan Yenchai. Master of Science in Management with Project Management, Aisha Yichunde Oyekola. Foundation degree in Arts and Business Management, Holly Franklin. Michelle Hukura. And with distinction, Derek Masson. And with distinction, Georgios Valisiadis. My Lord and Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards for the Faculty of Management. My Lord and Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now have the pleasure in presenting the recipients of prizes for the Faculty of Management. The Vice-Chancellor will present the first prize. The Seagrew Prize, awarded to the final year student who has demonstrated excellence in research for an undergraduate dissertation, and is awarded to Gemma Reynard. Vice-Chancellor, thank you. Next, we have prizes presented by Faculty of Management, sponsors and colleagues. The Chartered Management Institute Undergraduate Prize, awarded to the best BA Honours Business Studies student, presented by Catherine Elliott. Awarded to a student we need to welcome back onto the stage, Gemma Reynard. The Chartered Management Institute Postgraduate Prize, awarded to the best student on the Masters in Business Administration programme, presented by Catherine Elliott, awarded to Francisco Jose Ramirez Cartagena. The BizTech PLC Prize, awarded to the Best Business Studies Corporate Studies student, presented by Emily Harmer, awarded to Elizabeth Falkowska. The Professor Derek Hodder Prize, awarded to the student who has produced the best dissertation related to direct, digital or data marketing, presented by Elvira Bolat, awarded to Claudia Wilkin. My Lord and Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of prizes for the Faculty of Management.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving all recipients awards and prizes a final round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor John Vinney.
I absolutely love graduation. This week I meet all of our graduating students, 3,962 to be exact, and have the very great honour of being the first person to congratulate you as you cross the stage. And I can see the look of relief on many of your faces as you walk towards me, having made it across a very long walk and making it to me safely. So well done to you all. Graduates, you are now BU alumni, and I know how great that is because I'm one too. So I once crossed this very same stage and sat where you are today. So I know what a milestone is for you, and also how important and significant it is for all of your family and your friends. Truly a day of celebration. Meeting up with your friends from your course, remembering your time at BU, taking films and photos to capture the moment, creating memories that you and your family will cherish forever. The motto of this university on our university crest is Discere mutare est, which means to learn is to change. Since I was here as a student, BU has been on an amazing journey and has changed beyond all recognition. Our vision for BU is based on the fusion of education, research and professional practice, and we believe that by bringing these elements together, we can fulfill our purpose to inspire learning, advance knowledge and enrich society. Now, your achievements recognised today are the launch pad for your amazing journeys, and the sky's the limit. Well, I say the sky's the limit, but actually, of course, there are no limits. It will be a journey full of opportunities and challenges, a journey that will require you to continually learn, change and adapt in order to succeed in this increasingly fast-paced, competitive and globally connected world. It will not be easy. But you've already demonstrated that you are up for a challenge. The challenge now is how to make a difference with what you've learnt. Education is about changing lives, our own lives and the lives of those around us. And it helps us to leave the world a better place than we found it. And the world is certainly in need of your help. So my decision to study at this institution changed my life forever. My journey has led me to this stage today. To lead such a fantastic university is an honour and a privilege. I'm proud of what we're achieving at BU, inspiring learning through students, graduates, staff and the wider community, advancing knowledge through our research and our education, and enriching society through the impact of the work that we do and the impact of our students and staff have on the world. I'm proud of my colleagues who have supported you through your time at BU. And you will have noticed some familiar faces on the stage or in the hall today, our lecturers, our professional support staff who have worked with you. And like me, they were extremely proud to watch you walk across the stage today. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of them for their contribution, and in particular for making BU such an inclusive, happy, dynamic and thriving academic learning community. So please do give them a wave if you can catch their eye, and join me in thanking them with a huge round of applause. Now, another reason I love graduation is because I have the great pleasure of meeting all of your family and friends, and of addressing those who can't be with us but are watching us online from around the world. So hello to you. Succeeding at university, of course, requires a huge amount of hard work, tenacity and determination, and you should all be extremely proud of what you've achieved. But none of you did this alone. So sitting around you are the people that helped you to keep your feet on the ground while you were reaching for the stars. Your parents, your carers, your partners, family and friends. Without their support and understanding, none of this would have been possible. People who supported you while you were making those difficult choices about what and where to study. People who manned the 24/7 helpline back home. People who were there for you when the pressure started to build and those all-important final results were awaited. I've got 3 daughters, so I know firsthand what a roller coaster of emotions this journey can be. So I'm delighted to see so many of your supporters here to share this special day and this special moment with you. So graduates, I now invite you to stand up, turn around and join me in showing your thanks with a huge round of applause. That's nice. So life at university is about so much more than studying. The other activities that you take part in are also important opportunities to learn and develop. And this year we've achieved our highest ever points and ranking in the British Universities and Colleges Sports League table, finishing a magnificent 22nd out of more than 170 universities across the country. So I think that again needs a round of applause. So a big thank you and congratulations to all of you who took part in Sport BU and our sports teams. Now, many of you have also been involved in our fantastic Students' Union, SUBU, the wide range of clubs, societies and community groups that you've been part of, and your experience in organising and participating in these, again, will have helped you in whatever you do next. And many of you graduating today have also contributed enormously to BU and the wider community through volunteering, fundraising and charity work. So on behalf of the local community and further afield that you've helped and supported, I would like to say another big thank you. Now, the Faculty of Management has gone from strength to strength this year again. It was fantastic this year to see the business school receive accreditation from the AACSB, a global accrediting and business education network. And this places the business school at Bournemouth University in the top 5% of business schools worldwide. Yeah, why not? It is an incredible achievement in the end of a 7-year journey, but that journey continues, but well done. Now, I know my colleagues have really enjoyed working with you, and they now have a few messages that they would like to share.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey so far.
You've already achieved so much.
And we can't wait to see what you do next.
Congratulations.
And remember to keep in touch.
Congratulations!
We've loved having you with us. Congratulations!
Now get out there and be great.
Congratulations! It's been an honour to help you get started.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, everyone!
We've loved having you with us these last few years.
Now get out there and be awesome.
Go and make it happen.
Congratulations!
Members of the BU Alumni Association, so please do make sure that you sign up and make the most of those ongoing services, and do keep in touch. We want to hear about your amazing journeys. I really hope you've enjoyed this ceremony today, and I'd like to just finish by thanking all of those who have been involved in making it such a success, particularly our Chancellor, Lord Phillips, for presiding today, our dignitaries and distinguished guests, our Chairman, Professor Richard Conda, and members of the University Board for their continued support and commitment. Please join me and my colleagues after the ceremony in the Purbeck Hall to continue the celebrations. Thank you.
Congregation, please stand for the national anthem and the retiring processions.